I thought the first 5 minutes we played well. We were 7 for 10 from the field. And playing pretty good, close game. And then we went 2 for 16 and played awful for about 10 minutes. Made some adjustments at halftime and they worked, and the players really rose to the occasion. They fought like crazy. Got us back in the game, and then we finished strong.
Coach, can you talk a little bit more about those halftime adjustments you made? You guys had 9 turnovers in the first half and only 2 in the second half?
Yeah. Yeah, the players didn't dribble too much. I mean, it's got to be more to it than that. No. Very simple. Against a team like Virginia Tech, that the name of the defense is called the pack, where you pack it in around the paint. So if you try to dribble in there early in the possession, they got a bunch of guys in there, they'll slap the ball out of your hands. And that's what happened. In the second half, we spread them out, and we shared the ball much better and got much better looks at the basket. I think we shot 44% from 3. I don't know what we were in the second half, but it was probably pretty good. 6 for 16 in the second half, is that right?
375.
Oh, I was on the, oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong team.
44%, 45.
Yeah, 44%, 7 for 16, so it's so much better when we do that. And we should be shooting 22, 25 threes a game. But we didn't. Unfortunately, in the second half, we did much better.
Jim, I want to ask you about Bensley kind of coming off the bench and providing
Oh,
that
he
spark.
did a great job. Did a great job.
I've been
He
on the
had
news.
14 points, he was instrumental. What?
I mean, Kyshawn's defense on Padilla early, that was tremendous.
Yep. I mean, he's just getting better and better. I didn't look at the stats yet, but, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in double figures. Wooga only had 7. We got to get him going. Since his ankle sprain, he's not been the Wooga that we know he's capable of being. So we need to get him more shot attempts.
Jim, speaking of Wooga, he came out for a little bit early in the game with just his ankle acting up.
I don't really know what happened.
Jim, you were down 10 still with 6, 7 minutes to go. Did you think the game was going to come back to you still at that point?
Well, I thought we were playing better, and at a timeout, we used the expression that we must disrupt them. We can't just play guard your man defense. We got to harass the dribbler, harass the handoffs, front the post. They were killing us in the post. Lynn Kidd and Poteet were both scoring with their little jump hooks inside, so we tried to keep it out of there, and then we were going to double in the post, and we were able to keep it out enough that they didn't hurt us. And Noshed Omir got his 4th foul with a lot of time left, and he still was able to play the last 10 minutes.
Coach, hi Coach. We are from Nicaragua. My name is Fernando. We are 6 journalists from Nicaragua. We are watching Noche Romero. My question is, do you think the game comes through out hard because Norchad had some problems with the fouls? They had 4 fouls early in the game, and then you lose him for the last 3 minutes. So do you think the game becomes hard since Norchad wasn't able to play a lot with the foul problems?
I think if you asked everybody here, they would say absolutely. It's hard to win without him. He just is such an impact player. He scores, he rebounds, he sets screens. He does so many things well that when he's not out on the court, we don't really have someone of his size and capability right now. So yeah, that's why he's first team all conference and really should be an All-American or all Nicaraguan. I don't know what.
What is the status of his ankle? Again, we're watching Norchad playing like a normal guy, but what is the status, the real status of his ankle?
Top secret. When you're dealing with a guy like Norchad, he sprained it on a Friday, didn't play on Saturday, and then we played Wednesday, and he had 33 points and 10 rebounds. So he's a superhuman being in terms of he can recover very fast. I mean, he's like a Greek god. You guys ever seen pictures of Greek gods? Atlas, you ever seen Atlas? You know who Atlas is?
Kind of, yeah.
Google Atlas, the Greek mythology, the Greek god in Greek mythology. That's Norshad.
Jim, what do you think of what Matt gave you in his return?
I was so happy he returned. You know, he ends up 4 for 9 from the field, 6 for 6 from the foul line, 15 points. He had 13 rebounds. I mean, we miss that. When we don't have a complete roster, it's very, very difficult for us because our bench has not been able to produce the points and rebounds that the starters produce. Well, I thought AJ Casey did a good job in his, how many minutes? In his 7 minutes. I thought Michael Nwako in his 5 minutes, we got 12 good minutes with him. But if you look at it, AJ got 1 rebound, Michael got none, and they didn't score a point. So without Norshad or without Matt Cleveland, we just don't score a rebound well enough.
Just the challenge that's been, because you've had guys in and out of the lineup all year, just the challenge that's been just to get that consistency, and the good thing of having at least getting the bodies back, even though a lot of them are still healing.
It is, for me, very frustrating because practice doesn't look like it should. You know, you're preparing and like we played Paul Jobet the last 2 games. He did a terrific job. But today with Matt back, we didn't need him as much. So he's a great kid. He works really hard. He went out there. Again, he played like 4 minutes, 0 for 2 from the field, no rebounds. So we miss our starting unit no matter which guy is out.
One more.
Coach, I never want to.
Excuse me, wait a minute.
Thank you.
Yes.
The performance from the first half to the second half was drastic. So what did you tell your players in the locker room at halftime?
I told them we need to play a whole lot better. You know, there's no magic potion. I didn't have a magic wand. No, we just told them the 9 turnovers came from too much dribbling. We got to pass the ball and move the ball, get everybody involved, and then we'll be much better. And you saw it right from the very beginning to start the second half. How many points did we score in the second half?
56.
How many?
56.
That's much better than 29. Well, that's the difference.
Jim, a quick turnaround for Virginia. You speak on that challenge.
Well, the good part for us is our preparation for Virginia Tech is very similar to preparation for the University of Virginia. They both play the pack defense, and they both run a lot of like motion type offense.
John.
Bensley, what was that second half like for you? It seemed like you came in, really sparked the team, and you had like 14 second half points.
I mean, shout out to my teammates, you know, just instilling confidence in me to just come in and, you know, just try to make an impact on the team. And, you know, those guys know that my best work is that defense. So, you know, on offense, you know, shots were just falling. They were making the right plays, finding me, and they just told me to keep being aggressive. So that's all I was trying to work on.
And then, you know, I mean, you guys know how important this month of games is going to be for you guys to come out tonight or today and go down 10 points. What was the attitude like at halftime, and how did you guys feel after, you know, struggling into the first half?
Just, you know, fighting through the adversity. You know, we know all season we've had ups and downs, but in this particular month, you know, we know that we need to play our best and, you know, come together fully, and, you know, we just try to keep doing that. In the locker room, everyone's staying positive, you know, picking each other up and kind of knowing that we've been here before, but, you know, it's a lot more work to do to come back, and, you know, that's what we were able to do and get a victory.
Bensley, you didn't start today, but how have you not let that affect your play on the court? Obviously, your production. How do you not let that your role change affect you?
I mean, you know, I feel like out there, starting or not, I'm considered, you know, one of those main guys that will come in and contribute, whether, you know, it's starting or not. You know, just coming in and playing my part and doing my job. And, you know, just my teammates, you know, just instilling confidence in me and me continuing to instill confidence in them to go out there and play hard and play our game. So, no effect, no problem.
Kyshawn, for you guys in the second half, just 2 turnovers compared to 9. What was the biggest, you know, difference or adjustment you guys made?
We knew we just had to take care of the ball. That's at the end of the day, we just got to do share the ball, make simple plays, and just, you know, take care of the rock. Because if you don't have the rock, we can't score. That's it. Just take care of the ball.
And then for you, you continue to progress throughout the year. Just what's been the most important factor for you as the season's going on?
Defense. Obviously, like, you got to be. If you don't play defense, you can't stay a long time on the court. And that's a huge emphasis for the whole team. Like, if you play defense, you're going to have more minutes. So I just try to focus on that, do my best, and, control what I could control.
Kyshawn, you guarded their best player and leading scorer for a lot of the game. What was that like, kind of just figuring him out?
I mean, for me, it's fun. Like, is going up against these experienced older players than me is just, knowing he's a great shooter, try to bother him the maximum, and just, try to, figure him out around the game, try to, contested shots. He's going to make tough shots. Like, he's a great player, right? But, like, just try to be there and bother him as much as possible.
Yeah, can you guys talk a little about what changed from the first time you guys played him a couple weeks ago? Because he dropped 33 on you guys a couple weeks ago. What changed in your preparation plan the second time?
I mean, just having more of like a focus on what he does best, what he's trying to get to. And, first game, it was at their home, he got hot and hit some shots. But this one, it was just really trying to slow him down and not let him get easy shots that he usually was making first game.
I know you never want to look ahead too much, but kind of a real tough, slate of games coming up. How big of a win was this for you guys, confidence-wise, coming back from 10 in the second half with these big games, close up ACC schedule?
I mean, every game now moving forward is really important, and just having a 1-0 mindset. So today's win is very important. Puts us in the right step. Moving forward, and we got a tough opponent in Virginia on Monday, so we got to get healthy, rest our bodies, and just get ready to play a big game on Charlottesville.
Kyshawn, can you walk us through that dunk after Omir's dunk? What was going through your head, kind of that whole process?
It's just having fun out there. Seeing my guys perform big plays, crowd was loud, it was just having fun, Out there battling came down 10, just battling with my guys and just, seeing that we chip away the lead and make big plays down the stretch is just fun to see and, happy that happened.
How does the crowd's energy affect y'all's playing?
It's great. It's great to have a loud gym, it gets you going. Obviously, like, as many people as we can get is the best. It just gets us going, makes us even more fun. We're out there having fun with us, but if we could get the crowd involved, it's just great, man. Great atmosphere.
Anything else?
Yeah, Bensley, the challenge of facing Virginia, just in general, you've obviously seen them quite a bit throughout your career, but just the challenge of them and what they present.
I mean, Virginia is very, good team, well-coached team. They got a lot of experience in the backcourt and front court. So our message is, keep doing what we do well, sharing the ball, talk a lot on defense, bring that, energy from start to finish. We know it's going to be a battle, playing up there. They've had a long home streak, I believe so. So, just coming in there and just trying to do what we do best and, lock in, play Miami basketball and try to get out there with a victory.
I think Kyshawn, you guys have been so banged up, kind of everyone's been dealing with things here and there. To have everyone back in practice and now everyone back for a game, how much does that help you guys, build consistency now that everyone's at least healthy enough to play?
I mean, it's good. Guys have been taking care of their body, which is the most important thing to me. And, it's great to have guys back on the court, fighting emotion, and just getting used to with the different lineup, just getting used to play with each other. But it's really great, and we're all happy to have everyone back.
Okay.